Good afternoon, I'm Steve Hensley. First at 4, today marks the first full day of no in-person dining at restaurants and bars in Kentucky. In Whitesburg, Heritage Kitchen is changing the way they operate to fit the new mandate. While it's a shock to the system, they are working to make it their new reality. WYMT's Will Puckett has more.
This lime green piece of paper right here is one of 3 that are posted on the windows of Heritage Kitchen, informing customers that they are closed to dine-in service. This does not mean that they are closed for good. It just means that people who want to enjoy their food are going to have to either have carry-out, delivery, or curbside service. This is something that they were expecting. It is, however, somewhat a change in the way that they operate. But as long as people continue to call on them, the owners at Heritage Kitchen will continue to serve.
The chain restaurants are all going to survive this. They have a lot of money sitting in their coffers. But a restaurant like ours, where it's independently owned by 2 people, it could face some challenges, and we want people to remember, if they want to see us here long term, then they have to support us long term and short term.
This situation is not just secluded to Heritage Kitchen. It is the same story that can be heard for many small businesses across the region, state, and country. But again, they said as long as people continue to call and want their food, they'll continue to deliver. In Whitesburg, Will Puckett, WYMT Mountain News.
Several grocery stores and retail chains are adjusting their hours of operations due to concerns about the coronavirus. Food City is one of them in our region. Food City's new store hours are 7 a.m. through 10 p.m. daily. They invite adults 65 years of age and older, along with other at-risk customers, to come in between 7 a.m. and 8 a.m. to avoid busier shopping periods. The coronavirus is also impacting a popular tourist attraction in west central Kentucky. Mammoth Cave National Park is temporarily suspending all cave tours. It is also closing the Mammoth Cave Visitor Center. The park campgrounds, hiking, equestrian, and biking trails will remain open, as will restrooms. Starting tomorrow, the park will offer an extended Mammoth Passage tour. This tour allows for good ventilation and airflow exchange, but park officials say people still need to practice social distancing. Students at the University of Kentucky will not go back to campus for classes. They will be online for the rest of the semester, and any student currently living on campus will have to move out. In addition, the university is postponing commencement for students graduating in the spring of 2020.
Yeah, right now I'm in talks with my mom, trying to figure out how I'm gonna get home, where I can leave my stuff. I'm asking a few friends if I can leave my extra things there that I can't bring home, so hopefully I'll be able to get a flight home. If not sure what I'm gonna do, honestly.
UK says they are working on a plan for refunds for housing and dining. Brianna Harrell says with everything else going on, that is at least a measure of comfort as she tries to figure out the logistics for moving out of the dorms. The White House and the Senate are negotiating another economic stimulus package to combat the economic fallout of the coronavirus crisis. Meanwhile, President Donald Trump continues to urge all Americans to avoid going out unnecessarily. There are now more than 5,000 confirmed cases of COVID-19 in the U.S., and at least 95 Americans have died. The U.S. Senate vowed it will not leave Washington until it passes legislation to address the coronavirus crisis.
Senate Republicans, in conjunction with the administration, are going to write a next bill. We will then discuss with the Democrats what we can agree to pass.
While talks are ongoing, CBS News confirms the administration is considering an at least $850 billion stimulus proposal that could include a payroll tax cut, small business loans, and a bailout for the airline industry. The American Red Cross needs healthy people to donate blood following a severe blood shortage. An unprecedented number of blood drives were canceled amid fears of the coronavirus. For a list of places where you can donate, you can head over to our website at WYMT.com. Well, let's see how Wall Street did today. On this Tuesday afternoon, a much different story than yesterday. The Dow closes up today more than 1,049 points. The coronavirus triggered a surge in online shopping, and Amazon is hiring 100,000 new distribution workers to keep up with the demand. The e-commerce giant says those positions include both full-time and part-time jobs across the U.S. They will be at Amazon's fulfillment centers and its delivery network. Amazon is also raising pay by up to $2 an hour in warehouse and distribution roles through April. The coronavirus is also impacting elections. Late last night, a judge denied a request to delay Ohio's presidential primary until June, but that state's health director declared an emergency to prevent polls from opening. Ohio reports at least 50 confirmed cases of the virus. Ohio is one of 4 states that was scheduled to hold primaries today. Florida and Arizona moved some polling places in nursing homes and assisted living facilities to other locations. And in Illinois, there is a shortage of election judges to staff polling places.
Of our judge pool, we know that most of our judges are 50 and over. So, and this is the age group, unfortunately, which is most vulnerable to the virus.
Yesterday, Kentucky's Secretary of State recommended postponing the primary election here in the Bluegrass on May 19th. The governor then delayed the election until June 23rd.
Well, it's been another gloomy day in the mountains. Yes, sounding like a broken record at this point, but we're getting a nice rain break as we head into tonight. We'll go ahead and take you up to a few of those cameras. Interstate 75 in London. Roads still a little bit wet and slick out there, and maybe kind of seeing some misty rain, but we're really seeing the bulk of those showers move out of here. Gloomy skies looking over at Stonecrest in Prestonsburg, and we're going to continue to see that as we head into tonight. But a clean sweep on Pinpoint Doppler. Like I said, we will get a rain break tonight, a little bit into tomorrow before we have to track more rain. So for tonight, we're going to see mostly cloudy skies. So yes, we could even see some of those cloudy skies turn to mostly cloudy. So maybe peaks of sunshine tomorrow, low to mid 40s for those overnight lows. And as we head into the next few days, well, we're going to see more rain, especially moving in Wednesday. We could even be tracking a few thunderstorms Thursday into your Friday, and even a few thunderstorms are possible on your Wednesday. We'll talk a little bit more about that and the severe threat coming up in a little bit.
All right, Paige, thank you. We now know the name of the woman killed in a Whitley County crash Saturday. Kentucky State Police say the 2-vehicle crash happened on US 25W just north of Williamsburg. 41-year-old Leah M. Burns of Williamsburg was hit head-on. She died while being taken to the University of Kentucky Hospital. One Laurel County gas station dramatically dropped gas prices down to 99 cents a gallon. Why? To help people out during the economic strain COVID-19 brings. WYMT's Hannah Reynolds talked to friends of the owners that say they hope more businesses will join them.
Hey guys, I'm here at the Spur Oil's 7th location in North London, and as you can see behind me, there's cars on all sides and up and down the highway. And from what I understand, it's looked like this since last night. After seeing hard times fall across Laurel County during the last several days, owners at Spur Oil stepped up and did their part. They wanted to help where they can. Within a few hours of sharing a post on social media announcing the prices, it reached more than 70,000 people. And the long lines at the station is evident it reached all those people. Friends of those owners are just happy to see smiling faces and a little relief the drop brings, and hope it has a domino effect.
It's this kind of action that's helping our community during this very difficult and confusing time, and hopefully it starts a cycle of the acts of paying it forward, because we're helping the community and they're going to in return invest in also helping.
Now right now there is no set time for just how long they're going to continue this price, but the owners just say they hope to do this as long as they can. For now in Laurel County, Hannah Reynolds, WYMT Mountain News.
Later at 6, we'll talk to some of those people happily waiting in line for that cheap gas. A Knox County, Tennessee teacher is accused of stealing thousands of dollars worth of school equipment and using school funds for personal items. The Knox County grand jury indicted Charles Don Lawson on one count of theft, more than $10,000. Lawson is the former director of the Knox County, Tennessee Schools Career Technical Education Program. He's accused of using school funds to purchase items for his personal vehicle, totaling nearly $10,000. Court documents say he also removed school assets from school property, totaling $26,000. The school fired him in November of 2017. Straight ahead on First at 4, Tom Brady says his legendary career with the New England Patriots is over.
Showers and storms will move back into the mountains as we head into the end of the week. I'll have those details coming up.